Ecosystem is becoming the new digital transformation in a way. The way companies that we track think about going to market and how they interact with end customers, with enterprise buyers. What I mean by that is that buyers are more aware of who does what well in terms of the vendors that they work with. So they really stay focused on understanding and keeping them at bay. They're trying to manage the relationship with them regardless if they have a primary and a secondary. Even with the secondary, the buyers continue to manage the relationship with them because of that risk management and to keep the primary, on their toes, so they don't just take it for granted relationship. So all that being said, what it means to the ecosystem is the vendors that participate, they need to understand what their partners do best and tell their story better. Because for a successful alliance and the way we look into the ecosystem evolving, the holy grail is making sure that your partners can tell your story as well as you do, which requires a knowledge management, requires an investment level, requires a top-down leadership alignment, investment from the resources, from portfolio, but knowledge management and ensuring that Microsoft can tell Accenture's story as good as Accenture can, or AWS can tell the PW story as well as they can, or SAP story. These are the elements of change that we're seeing, and it's so much more effort that vendors are placing emphasis on moving forward, because they do understand that buyers are going through vendor consolidation. So there will be fewer vendors, but with deeper relationship, trusted one, accountable one through a common governance framework that can help them actually be as successful as buyers want them to be. We launched actually in 2024 a Voice of the Partner Ecosystem report, which provides a horizontal view of how partners see each other. What's the sentiment across the three groups of vendors, the OEM, the cloud providers, and then the services providers. And that sentiment provides that ground understanding of what am I missing as I'm working with the other partners. So that report is a survey augmented through in-depth conversations that we conduct ourselves, and really gives a good, strong starting point in the conversations between the different groups that are partner with each other. In addition to that report, we continue to grow our ecosystem coverage, ecosystem intelligence coverage. We also launched this year SAP, Oracle, and Workday report that views the relationship of 11 systems integrators with those applications providers. We are looking to expand the view, adding ServiceNow in 2025. Previously, we have done Adobe and Salesforce, and prior, when we first launched the ecosystem intelligence, we've been looking into the relationship between hyperscalers and 11 systems integrators and consultancies. So if I have to wrap it up here, we have three pillars of the ecosystem intelligence that all lean towards that trend that I just spoke a moment ago. We have ecosystem intelligence around the infrastructure layer, around the applications layer, and then all wrapped through that Voice of the Partner Ecosystem report that essentially helps each of the groups that partner with each other to understand how can they partner better, more efficient, so they can service clients best.